Hello everyone, it's Molly at my home here for a new game. We're playing Nancy Drew, Alibi in Ashes. Dun dun dun.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations.
Wow, that's really loud voice volume. But anyway,
It's locked.
I'm gonna turn that down a bit. Ooh, that's an old line. Yeah. As I was saying, we're playing this game, getting to show off my super girly side for once. Anyway, we'll listen to what Nancy has to say, and then I will talk more.
My desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business.
I'm not.
And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous, and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve.
Yay!
If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the note and you'll be on your way.
Okay, so yeah, as I said while she was talking, I've actually played quite a few of these games before, so I've been a fan of this series for like a really long time. In fact, looking at the scrapbook, I'll show you which games I have played, starting with Case 1. I played this one a good long time ago. The first two, my family got a long time ago as a family game for us to play, but we never actually got into it. And yeah, we didn't play that long, but I eventually picked them up and played them myself. So yeah, I played this one, which they actually apparently have restored it, so it's actually because when in the first edition the characters are all like super cartoonish looking, and it was kind of funny actually, but you know, they've apparently restored it so it looks more like the more advanced games that they have. This one has to be my favorite game out of all the ones they've made so far, because it's actually most of the games are like mystery solving game or like puzzle solving games. Like you go in, you solve a bunch of puzzles, and at the end there's this one guy who's like, "Oh hey, I'm actually the bad guy, dun dun dun," and then you have to go and foil his plan. But this one you actually investigate and figure out who the bad guy is before the end and stuff like that. So yeah, this one was actually my favorite. I played this one. This one's really cool. It had some creepy moments. I think you see a ghost. I think you see a ghost several times, actually. It's been like a really super long time since I've played any of these games. But yeah. I really like this one. Actually, my friend actually got this game first, and she was the one who motivated me to go back and play the earlier games, because I was like, oh, hey, we have these games. I think I'll play them. So yeah. And then at that point, I was like, hey, Mom, Dad, I want to play these games. Can you get me a bunch of them? And so they got me those two, and then they got me some of the ones that were actually currently coming out. Actually, I think my grandma got the ones that were more recently come out. But anyway, so yeah, I played this one as well. You can actually freeze to death. It's kind of sad, but yeah. Yeah, this one was cool. Had a lot to do with Marie Antoinette. I didn't play this one, though it looks cool. Brain gets kidnapped. Happens a lot. This one looks cool. I haven't played it either. Has to do with, museum and stuff like that. Mayans. Ghost Dogs in Moon Lake. That looks pretty cool too. Haven't played it. Sadness. Haunted Carousel is obviously about an amusement park. Yay! Never played it. And here's another I've never played. It's about trying to save a killer whale. Or something like that. Okay, here's one I have played. Secret of Shadow Ranch. Actually is a throwback to one of the books Um, Written by Carolyn Keene. I don't think it has the exact same story, but it's still cool. It was fun. You get to ride horses and see a glowing horse run by and find treasure. It's really sweet. This one has got to be my second favorite of all of them because even though it's like all the others and it's puzzle solving, it's also like super creepy. It's got like jump scares all over the place and stuff. It's like, yeah, it's super creepy. So, yeah, if I ever find it and if I ever figure out what I did to install it wrong on my laptop in the first place, I'm definitely going to be let's playing this one, even though it's not going to be blind. Of course, Oblivion's not blind either, so, you know. This one is blind. I like just got it and I just installed it and I don't know a thing about it except for what it says on the description of the box. So, yeah, Curse of Blackmore Manor, freaking awesome game. My second favorite out of all of them. Secret of the Old Clock, throwback to the very first Nancy Drew book, and it actually is like Nancy goes and time travels back to 1930, and yeah, you get to play mini golf and stuff like that. It's really cool. Drive a car around town. Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. This one was really fun. It involves the Nancy's friends, the Hardy Boys, who are also teen sleuths, very popular from way back when. And yeah, let me see. Yeah, you ride on a train and you discover stuff, and I think you get trapped in a mine. Yeah, you get trapped in a mine. You have to find your way out. It was really fun. It's been a super long time since I played any of these games. Seriously. Danger by Design. I have not played this one. At this point, it's kind of like flip-flopping between I have played and I haven't played. So I have not played this one. Nancy goes to France and works for a very mean boss and has to find out why she's going crazy. Creature of Kapu Cave. I played this one, and it was super fun. I really liked it because I even hummed the song, one of the main songs to myself all the time still. So yeah, it was really cool. I liked it because you get to go to Hawaii and go to beaches and go swimming and get trapped in caves that have giant cocoons all over the place. And yeah, go bug hunting. White Wolf Bicycle Creek. I have not played this one, but it's one of the most popular ones, I believe. Because this is, I think, the only one that they made it compatible with the Wii. So you can actually like play it on the Nintendo Wii rather than just exclusively with the PC, unlike all the rest of the games. But yeah, so I haven't played it, but it looks really sweet. 17, Legend of the Crystal Skull. That one was really cool. It was really creepy. You had to find a bunch of eyeballs and eventually find the Crystal Skull. Which was really funny because it came out almost the same time as Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull came out. So it was like, seriously, everything was going crazy about these stupid skulls. But yeah, and it's also like really dark. Like you have to play it in the dark in order just to be able to see anything. But yeah. And you can play as Bess as well as Nancy in this one. And back in this one, you can play as one of the two Hardy Boys as well as Nancy. And apparently in this one, you can play as a bunch of Nancy's friends as well as Nancy herself. So it seems to be a running thing. 18, Phantom of Venice. Didn't play this one. But I played the minigame that's on herinteractive.com. It's like, it's basically this card game that you play, and it's really, really fun. I think it is based off of a real Italian game called Scopa. So I kind of want to, I really want to learn how to play that just in real life and get a bunch of friends to play it. But anyway, yeah, Phantom of Venice looks really cool. Haunting of Castle Malloy, I've played this one. Friends getting married, and he vanishes, and you have to find him. And mix drinks. Mix non-alcoholic drinks. Yeah. The sheep does not mind the weight of the wool. Okay, never saw that before. Yeah. Ransom of the Seven Ships. Did not play this one. But apparently Bess gets kidnapped. And you have to save her before she, like, dies or something. Warnings at Waverly Academy. Played this one. This is the last one I played. And it was really freaking awesome. I loved it. The only thing annoying was, like, you had to take pictures and you had to be super precise about it and stuff. But yeah, it was really cool. You get to learn a lot about Edgar Allan Poe and stuff like that. So yeah, it was really sweet. I liked it. 22, Trail of the Twister. The ones up to now, the ones from here on, I don't know much about. So, like, PG Krollmeister, Krollmeister is a running gag in these games because you see like everything made by Krollmeister, just like you find a bunch of Cocoa Kringle bars in a lot of these games. So yeah, apparently there's a big Twister thing or something. I don't know. Shout out Water's Edge. Haven't even heard of this one before. So yeah, it has been a while. As a reward for all my hard work, PG Krollmeister decided to send me to one of Japan's best ryokans, or traditional inns. I would love to play this one, man. It's like Japan, man. I want to go to Japan. I want to live in Japan. Once I arrived, discovered a sinister presence lurking below the ryokan Heiai's peaceful exterior. It was up to me to unearth spooky secrets that Shadow of Water's Edge. Dang, I want this one so bad. Like, I'm gonna seriously try to find this one. Find out a good price. 24, Captive Curse. With a German investor, Marcus Bohens hired me to investigate return of a centuries-old monster. Yeah, that's a very convincing monster there. Willkommen in Deutschland. Willkommen in Adash. You will see me play that in Oblivion if you watch those videos. Adash, City of Magic. Anyway, terrorizing residents, Castle Finster. It was up to me to crack the bizarre, terrifying case, and blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah. It's been a while. I'm trying to remember. How to be a detective. It's probably all the same old things. What's new?
As always, your mission is to solve the mystery by stepping into my shoes and deciding my every move.
Yay!
You may occasionally see a question mark in the upper right corner of the top mat. If you click on it, it'll bring up a tip on how to manipulate the current puzzle. In this game, my friends are doing everything they can to help me out. By calling Bess, George, or Ned and choosing to turn the case over to them, you can actually become them. And by calling me, you can become, well, me.
Awkward!
The phone to switch back and forth like that will come in very handy for this case.
Yeah, same old thing from the older games. So, rotate. Interesting. So we'll see how it goes. Should be mostly the same controls that I'm used to.